What's up, y'all? This is Reggie White, aka Bullet, aka Speeding Bullet, and this is the Speeding Bullet podcast channel. Don't forget to like if you like these types of videos and want to see us continue to make these types of videos. Don't hesitate to like. Also, don't hesitate to subscribe. By subscribing, you'll be notified whenever we drop any new videos or if we go live. Also, don't forget to comment. Let us know where you're at. Let us know where you're commenting from. Want to definitely engage with the channel. Let us know that you are there, and don't hesitate to share. Let other folks know that this type of conversation is happening if you think that some people will find some value in the content that we are trying to spread here on this channel. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about was something that happened today in politics that was historical, and it was the impeachment of Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. So you may say, well, why is that history? Well, no one has actually been impeached in Congress since 1870. So what was very interesting for it to be over 150 years since someone has been impeached. And what's absolutely fascinating about it is when a politician is impeached, it is, according to the Constitution, it's supposed to be for something on the level of high crimes and misdemeanors. Now, for this particular impeachment attempt, there were no high crimes, there were no misdemeanors. It just was a policy and a political impeachment. They just felt as though he was not doing the job that they felt as though he should have been doing. Uh, very unusual for something like that to happen, and very unusual for it to pass. So there was a vote for this impeachment last week, which failed the House. Um, there were, I think, 3 Republicans that did not vote for him to be impeached. One of the things that they cited is that there's no real reason for him to be impeached. You may not agree with how he's doing his job, and maybe he's doing a good or bad job, but it's not in the power of Congress to impeach appointed positions. So you had a few Republicans that did not stand with the party and decided to go against him being impeached, just because it really opens up the door for people to be impeached just for not liking them, or just for not liking their political affiliation. So a very very impactful decision. But like I said, it was not passed last week. Another vote was done this week in order to get him impeached. Now, you might ask, what does that really mean for the country? What does that mean for uh, how things are going to be affected as a result of this impeachment? Or you may even be asking, well, why was he impeached? So the major reason why he was impeached is because of the southern border. Now, there's been a lot of conversation, from Republicans and Democrats just on how to deal with the southern border, to deal with immigrants coming into the country. Some of them are, illegal. Some of them are asylum seekers, but just the what Republicans consider a mass of people that are flooding the border, or coming over, trying to attempt to cross the border, and everything that comes with that. And just an overall, what I would call uh, attitude towards, people of color, especially folks, from South America. So, hot topic, something that's been, in the news for quite some time. However, um, it didn't really it hasn't really gained a lot of steam. And, this impeachment was kind of like, an attempt to kind of embarrass the Democrats, and to kind of let the world know that the Republicans do hold the power to remove people from positions that they feel as though they're not doing a good job. But something else happened last week, which is connected to this, to the impeachment last week, and uh, you know, the attempt of impeachment last week and the impeachment this week. And what happened was there was a bill introduced concerning Homeland Security, concerning the southern border. So this bill was introduced by a Republican, Senator Langford, not exactly not I don't exactly know where he's from, but he introduced the bill. And he was actually given the task of being the Republican that would negotiate with the Democrats in order to create this bill that is supposed to be everything that the Republicans want in a border bill. So this is supposed to be the bill that the Republicans created, that the Republicans drafted, and the Democrats really unwillingly but willing to sign off just to try to assist and help with what's going on in the southern border. So this Republican is given this task, drafts this bill. Everybody wants the bill to be passed because it is supposed to help the southern border, supposed to help the American people. It's something that is popular, that people want to see some type of movement on this. Well, what happened was Donald Trump, he used his political power to pretty much bully the Republicans into not signing the actual bill that they created. Trump said in his words, in his way, that we need to wait until after the election to solve this border problem, because any solving of it right now is going to give some support to the Biden administration and could positively reflect on the Biden administration, and it could hurt Trump in his reelection bid. So Trump bullied the Republicans and made them pretty much throw out the bill that they created. let's make sure we understand this part, that the Republicans created this bill. They created their own bill, went through the whole process of drafting it, went through the whole process of getting everybody on board. Everyone saw the bill, put their 2 cents in. This bill is ready to go. Now it's time to get voted on. Trump says, no, 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 no. Do not pass this bill because it will help Biden. And I just think that is very interesting because, there's this a lot of this conversation about Republicans and then Democrats just being pretty much the same. That there is no clear difference in the parties and how the parties operate. That they're all operating from a perspective that doesn't help the American people. However, I think when you look at things like this past week, this impeachment of Mayorkas, it's not helping the American people. Not signing a border bill that you actually created, it's certainly not helping the American people. But I'm not the only person that's frustrated with it. You guys should be frustrated with it. But I'm going to play a video of Senator Langford and his frustration about what has happened with this border bill. So I want you guys to take a look and listen and feel what he's saying towards his own colleagues in the Republican Party. Take a listen.
Folks that are voting no today because they have policy differences on the bill. We have asylum officers that are empowered to make decisions. They want immigration judges to make it. Okay, well, that's a policy difference on it. Some folks don't like that we have visas that are in this. That increases legal immigration, not illegal, legal immigration in the country. There's some folks that don't want any immigration of any type. Well, fine, we can have that policy difference. I don't mind legal immigration. I just don't want illegal immigration. Some of them may have policy differences. Some of them have been very clear with me. They have political differences with the bill. They say it's the wrong time to solve the problem, or let the presidential election solve this problem. In fact, I had a popular commentator 4 weeks ago that I talked to that told me flat out, before they knew any of the contents of the bill, any of the content. Nothing was out at that point that told me flat out, if you try to move a bill that solves the border crisis during this presidential year, I will do whatever I can to destroy you. Because I do not want you to solve this during the presidential election. By the way, they have been faithful to their promise and have done everything they can to destroy me in the past several weeks.
So there you have it from in his own words. You know, there are people that didn't vote for this because of policy differences, because of opinion differences, and then there are people that did not vote for this 100% because Trump told them not to, because it would be looked at as something that was positive for for Joe Biden and the Democrats. So it the bill was killed for those reasons, because Trump said to get rid of the bill, and because any type of solving of problems during the Democrats having a presidency is not going to be helped by the Republicans. And I think we just need to realize that the Republican Party, as it is situated right now, is just a party of obstructionists. They're the party that doesn't want to get things done. They're the party that wants to impeach. They want to have congressional hearings about nothing. All they want to do is own the libs. They want to have material for clickbait. They want to have material that they can run on. They have no desire to try to fix anything. They have no desire to try to help the American people, to the point where they're sabotaging their own bills just because Donald Trump told them to, which I think is absolutely fascinating. So I just want to leave you guys with a question. I always leave you guys with a question. For those who think that the Democrats and Republicans are pretty even in how they choose to govern, what does this say about the Republican Party, that in the past 2 weeks they've tried to and they did impeach a cabinet member, which, if he's impeached, I believe that they can just appoint someone else. So it's not like they're going to be able to affect how the job is being done. It's not their place to influence the director, secretary of Homeland Security. It's not their job. So just impeaching that person in that position doesn't really change anything, but given an opportunity to sign bills, to sign a bill, to sign legislature that you created that can help the southern border, Republicans decided to vote against the very bill that they created. So my question for you guys is, are you Democrat? Are you Republican? Are you independent? How do you view politics in general? Do you think that, or do you feel like all politics are the same? Everyone has the same agenda? Or do you feel like the Republican Party has an agenda that works best for you? Or do you feel like maybe the Democratic agenda works best for you? So let me know how you think. Let me know how you feel. I'm gonna leave you guys at that. But before I jump off this, don't hesitate to like this video, press the like button. Let us know that you are here. Don't forget to subscribe. If you subscribe, then that means you will be notified whenever we go live or whenever we drop any new material. Don't hesitate to comment. Want to know where you guys are commenting from. Let us know how you feel about these topics. Let us know. Make sure that your voice is heard. And last but not least, share this video with anybody that you feel as though would benefit or find some value in these types of conversations. Make sure you don't hesitate to share these videos. So until next time, I'm gonna leave you guys to it. Peace.